What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to Diablo, Resurrected. So, what I'm trying here right now is something a bit unusual, alright? Daggers. That's right. And not just any dagger, but the Renown Fleshripper dagger. The fanged knife. Ethereal. With a Zod rune in it, alright? So, this weapon, I always thought was epic. I mean, look at the mods. Up to 300% enhanced damage. Negative 50% target defense, which is huge. 25% chance crushing blow. 33% deadly strike. 50% chance of open wounds. So it can live up to its name. Prevent monster heal. Slows target by 20%. This thing's godly, man. However, it's always kind of fallen short, especially compared to endgame rune words and things like that, right? Like, it's great for a unique item, but really the only character that is perhaps endgame that I recall ever wanting to use it is a Kicksin. Because her kick takes it, just because of the crushing blow, the piercing of target defense, the deadly strike, the open wounds. All those mods are very nice for a Kicksin. The slow target. So you'd kick with that shit. And you wouldn't even take advantage of the damage on the item. So, yeah, I mean, it's a cool item, man, but it just, it's kind of lackluster compared to the rune words. But what they did recently for D2R, in the most recent patch, to my understanding, is in terms of your masteries, instead of sword mastery, it is now blade mastery, where it improves the swords and daggers for the barbarian. And in the past, there was no dagger mastery at all. You wouldn't be able to take advantage of your masteries when it comes to daggers. There was like a throwing weapon mastery, where you could use throwing knives, and I think that's still here. Throwing mastery, yeah. Throwing weapons. So throwing knives, I think, are considered throwing weapons and not daggers. I don't know. Something like that. But nonetheless, you can take advantage of your blade mastery now, so it helps a little bit. And in this case, it's giving him 240%, 248% attack rating, 158% damage, and 31% chance of critical strike. So this guy's mods right now are way up. Let's check it out. 40% chance crushing blow, 6% chance open wounds, 350 damage to demons from the laying of hands, negative 50% target defense per hand. A lot of other nice mods, you know, and I'll show you his gear, and let's see how well this guy fares. I'm going to put another Zod rune in this thing. Hell yeah. And last game, I actually found 2 unique items from Shank. Check this out. I found this thing. Is this Hand of the Blessed Light? Yep. 6 to Holy Bolt. Then I found a Shaco, man. Haven't found a Shaco in a while. But Shank dropped both of these things at once. Or at least his hombres did. So nice, thick, high defense Shaco. Hell yeah. Let's see how well he kills the enemies down in the Frigid Highlands. On Players 1 difficulty. I think is what it's on. I think it's on Players 1. Yeah, it's Players 1 for sure. It's Hell mode. A lot of deadly strikes. A lot of deadly strikes here. Or critical. Oh my god. It's actually kind of cool, because this is something that you normally don't see. Here, let me try a frenzy with it. It's a barbarian wielding daggers. Now, of course, one big downside, which is kind of an unseen downside in terms of your stats, and I wish they would implement this into the game, where they show the item weapon's range, because they don't show that on the item profile. Or on your advanced stats page, they don't show that. But I think they should show that stuff, because the daggers in general have a very low range. These probably have a range adder of 0 or 1. I haven't even checked. I don't know if some daggers are more than others, but it's quite... It has a very close hit proximity, unfortunately. Then you can berserk with them. So, really, this isn't that bad. Obviously, this is very expensive with the Zod rune. Now, I could try this build without using the Zod rune, and we'll just have a non-ethereal Fleshripper. Maybe I'll put a Shale rune in each of them. We'll see how that goes. Now, the other gear that he's wearing, Laying of Hands for the 350 damage to demons, the 20% increased attack speed. Mantled Heal, because I needed some Mana Leech somewhere, and this is an easy-to-get item slot for Mana Leech. So we have String of Ears with Life Leech and some damage reduction and MDR. Raven Frost. I need some AR and everything else. Go Riders. Fortitude. High Lords. And I have some redundant Cannot Be Frozen, but I didn't feel like switching out this Charm rune. I could probably put an IES Jewel in the helm or something like that. So here's how much damage I'm getting from Fortitude. As you can see here, without Fortitude, it's 606 to 2509. Now it is 870 to 3610. So over 1,000 max damage, which is quite significant, I think, especially when we're dealing with these low numbers here. So I think it's pretty impressive, but let's see how well this guy does the Trav. This item, I think, would be interesting on maybe a Zeal Paladin as well. So here's Frenzy, which I don't think is as fast as Whirlwind. For a single target, it might be a little better. It's actually kicking ass with Frenzy here. And if there is a physical immune, there's a Stone Skin. Berserk tends to work really well against the Stone Skin, but let me Whirlwind a little bit here. So yeah, I think he's actually destroying these guys. This is pretty damn impressive. There we go, J-Mod right there. Let's see if it's J-Mod. Oh, an Ethereal J-Mod. Nope. Alright, so let me try the Cat Sanctuary. Let's see how well he does there. So with the Cat Sanctuary, I generally like items that give undead damage. Sanctuary Aura is very nice here. And mind you, this guy doesn't have a, what's it called? He doesn't have a Mercenary. In this case, a Reaper's Toll Mercenary I think would be great. Getting some Decrepify on me right now. So hitting going a lot slower. But I think Reaper's Toll would be great here. And with a Might Mercenary. So I'd be doing significantly more damage. I think he'd probably really be kicking ass with a Reaper's Toll Act 2 Might Mercenary. But I don't have that, of course. Maybe a Fleshripper with a Lawbringer Sword would be better here. I don't know. Or Azure Wrath, if you want to go all legendary or unique items. They're calling them legendary in Diablo 4, aren't they? Is that kind of weird? Let me know in the comments. You guys think that's kind of weird? Like, don't we like the unique item thing? We call it the unique items? Now they're just doing the old traditional Blizzard thing and they're just going to call them legendaries. I think is what they're calling them, but no, not that big of a deal. Yep, and I know that they are coming up with some changes for Diablo Resurrected. They have that patch where they're saying it's going to be a big deal. But did they say that last time? They said it was going to be a big deal, and it ended up being like just some... They were trying to fix the lobby. So this patch might just be another attempt to fix the lobby, but apparently it's big things, right? They're going to like big time try to fix the lobby this time or something. But others are speculating more. You know, others are thinking, well, what if they give us a loot filter or something? Something that's been needed since day one of Diablo 2's release 20 years ago. And I wonder if they'll give us that. Or I wonder if they'll give us an ability to stack runes and stuff like that, or stack currency. You know, I think we need a bigger stash, we need a loot filter, and we need a currency tab on our stash. At minimum. You know, I think that stuff is just a no-brainer. I think that we need that shit. And beyond that, some are going as far as to speculate that there's like endgame shit coming up. But do you guys think that's the case? You guys think they're gonna like put endgame stuff? Aren't there just a couple people on this Vicarious Visions team? I really don't know, but how much work are they actually putting into it? I'm kind of curious to see what they do. Did I kill that guy yet? Damn! What the hell? He's kicking my ass! Got him. Wow. I probably should have just berserked him. That was a pain in the toad. That was definitely a pain in the toad. And I do have maxed out res here. Even 80. So he's not performing very well in the chaos. Bad range. I don't know how much he's hitting. I mean, these things both have negative 50% target defense. But even with that, look at his shitty AR. Look at that. The AR is horrible. You see that? 80% chance to hit. But it doesn't factor in the piercing and target defense. So, hell, he might have a 95% chance to hit these guys. I don't know. I haven't done the mathsis, alright? If you guys want to do the mathsis, or do you even know how that calculates? When it says negative 50% target defense? I mean, that must mean that they have negative 50% target defense, right? In which case, how does that calculate when it comes to your chance to hit? Like, that doesn't mean I have, like a doubly chance to hit or some shit, does it? I don't know. Let me know how you guys think that stuff's calculated. But yeah, so here, it's quite lackluster. If I had a Lawbringer, and I would frenzy him until I get the Decrepify up, I think he'd be kicking ass. There he goes. There goes Thicky. There goes Thicky. Appreciate you guys for watching the video and all that. If you would like the video, hit the thumbs up button. Become a channel member or a patron if you want. Blessings to you, to my channel members and my patrons. I posted some gym video, members only, on the YouTube channel. You guys check that out if you want. Todd, hey yeah! Upgraded to absolute freaking toad status. One of my channel members. So that's a top tier channel member, man. Thank you, Todd. Blessings to you, sir. May you have many wives. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all my channel members and my patrons. Blessings to you guys. But yeah, links in the description below, or hit that join button. To be honest with you guys, I'm kind of excited for whatever's to come in D2R. I think we're kicking the shit out of a dead horse, thinking they're gonna like bring us the female Amazon model and all that, or the female Act 1 Rogue model. 'Cause I just think that ship has sailed, man. Unfortunately, but there are other things, you know, that could be done. That like what I was saying, bigger stash, currency tab, loot filter, just things that are entirely essential, just no questions asked. And then some other extracurricular things, if you will. Like, how about we balance out some shit? You know, how about we make some of the rarest items in the game actually worth a damn? You know what I mean? Tyrael's Might, Mangsong's Lesson, Templar's Might, Doombringer, you know, all this other crap. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. You know, we got to make this stuff viable, so at least we're happy when we find the damn thing, outside of just putting it in some Holy Grail bullshit stash tab or something, or checking off a list. You know, it has to have more purpose and utility than just checking it off a damn list. So make some of these things viable, man. And maybe give us some in-game content, I don't know. But let me know what you guys want to see in this upcoming patch. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace be with you.